Hmm.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 First LEGO League Challenge Toronto remote qualifying event.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Roderick Berry, and I'm one of your Master of Ceremonies today, as is Patrick Harrison. So welcome.
We are so excited to have all of you here today for some First LEGO League Challenge action. We've been showcasing and celebrating the learning and accomplishments of 23 teams from across Ontario who are participating in the 2021-2022 Cargo Connect season.
During today's showcase, we'll have match footage, including live commentary from Patrick and myself, as well as their innovation project presentations. And of course, we'll be handing out some awards, some of the hardware later on at the awards ceremony. Remember that we're here to have fun and celebrate this amazing program.
Before we begin, as Canadians, it's important to recognize the land we stand upon today.
So viewers might be tuning in from many different territories. So all viewers are encouraged to take time and learn about and reflect upon the traditional territory on which you live, by what treaty it's covered by, and your own personal relationship with the land.
As this event is hosted at David and Mary Thompson Collegiate Institute in Scarborough, Ontario, we would like to begin with the land acknowledgement that is used at the school. We acknowledge that we are hosted on the lands of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples.
Let's take a look at how the first teams are transporting into the future with the 2021-2022 Cargo Connect season. So there's lots of different things going on in the Cargo Connect season. You'll see a lot more about the actual challenge and scoring later, but you can see it's all about delivering cargo. It is the Cargo Connect season after all. So just a quick piece of information about FIRST Robotics. FIRST is a nonprofit organization with a mission to get kids excited about science and technology. FIRST and the LEGO Group.
This is the Cargo Connect competition field. There are 16 missions which can be done in any order. You do not have to complete all the missions, just try as many as you can in each 2.5-minute robot match. Only the score from your best match will be counted.
Your robot must start completely inside this launch area, and you should program it to return to this home area. You can handle and modify your robot between runs while it's in the home area. Gracious professionalism is how we express our core values in First LEGO League. The robot game is an important place to observe gracious professionalism, and the referees will evaluate this for each team at each robot match. Your robot and all its equipment must fit into one of the inspection areas. If it is small enough to fit into this small inspection area, you will score the bonus points. Mission 1. Innovation Project Model. In this mission, you will use the innovation project model you have made that represents the solution to your innovation project. If your innovation project model has any part touching the Cargo Connect circle. Mission 2. Unused capacity. Fill the container with its contents.
While the hinged container is in home, a team member can fill it with the contents. If the container is closed and partly full of contents. If the container is closed and completely full of contents.
Mission 3. Unload cargo plane. Unload the cargo plane and send the container on its journey. If the cargo door is lowered and rests completely down, touching its black frame, and the container is completely separate from the plane. Mission 4. Transportation journey. The airplane and truck must reach their destinations. If the airplane is completely past its blue end line on the mat. If the truck is completely past its blue end line on the mat. A bonus is scored when both tasks are completed. Mission 5. Switch engine. Switch your engine from diesel to electric. The engine is switched so that the yellow bar is resting all the way down to the south. Mission 6. Accident avoidance. Park safely without causing an accident. At the end of the match, if the robot is parked over the blue accident avoidance line, and only the yellow panel is knocked down. But if the robot goes too far and the black frame is knocked down. Mission 7. Unload cargo ship. Unload the container from the cargo ship. If the lime green container is no longer touching the ship's deck, move the lime green container so that it is completely east of the cargo ship's east deck. Mission 8. Airdrop. Release the food package from the helicopter onto the other field. If the other team releases the food package onto your field, deliver it to the Cargo Connect circle. If the food package is separated from your helicopter, if the food package that came from the other field's helicopter is completely in your Cargo Connect circle, if both teams have separated their food packages from their field's helicopters, a bonus is scored. The maximum score possible is 40 points for each team. Mission 9. Train tracks. Lower the section of the train track and get the train to its destination.
If the train track is repaired so that it rests completely down to the west. If the train has reached its destination and is latched at the end of the tracks.
Mission 10. Sorting center. Sort the containers, leaving the light orange container in the sorting center. If the light orange container is the only container remaining completely in the blue sorting area box. Note, these containers may also be used in other missions. Mission 11. Home delivery. Deliver the package to its destination on the doorstep. If the package has been delivered and is on the doorstep partly, or if it is on the doorstep completely. Mission 12. Large delivery. Transport the turbine blade to the blue holder, avoiding the chicken statue. If the turbine blade is touching only the blue holder and the mat, or if it is touching just the blue holder. If the chicken statue is upright with its base partly in its circle. Or if it is upright with its base completely in its circle.
Mission 13, platooning trucks. Latch the platooning trucks together outside home and also latch them to the bridge. If both platooning trucks are latched together completely outside home.
If a platooning truck is latched to the bridge. A bonus is scored when both tasks are completed. Mission 14, bridge. Lower the two bridge decks. If one bridge deck has been lowered and rests on the center support. If both bridge decks have been lowered and rest on the center support. Mission 15, load cargo. Load cargo containers onto different forms of transportation. A maximum of 2 containers can score per form of transportation. If there are any containers loaded onto the platooning trucks. If there are any containers loaded onto the train. If there are any containers loaded onto the west deck of the cargo ship. Mission 16, Cargo Connect. Deliver cargo containers to the circles. If there are any containers partly in any circle. If there are containers completely in any circle. If the blue, not hinged, container is completely in the blue circle. If the lime green container is completely in the green circle. If there are containers in any circle. Mission 17, precision tokens. The less you interrupt your robot outside home, the more points you will keep. If you interrupt your robot outside the home area, you will lose a precision token. Precision tokens left on the field will result in extra points. Remember that referees will be evaluating your gracious professionalism at each match. Remember to read the Robot Game Rulebook and check for any updates during the season. Good luck!
Great. So we hope you're paying attention and keeping notes about all the different ways to collect points. There's so much going on in the FIRST competition. A little bit about FIRST. FIRST is a nonprofit organization with a mission to get kids excited about science and technology. FIRST and the LEGO Group partnered to create the first LEGO League program in 1998. 200 teams participated that year. And as of last year, there were over 320,000 youth and nearly 100 countries participating in the program. The first LEGO League Challenge teams prepared for this tournament by working together to design and build in a fully autonomous robot and to develop innovative solutions for a real-world problem, all while demonstrating the FIRST core values. For the Cargo Connect season, teams explored how cargo is sorted, transported, and delivered to its destinations. In the robot game, teams can earn points in 2.5-minute matches by completing the missions you just saw. All about sorting, transporting, and delivering.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There were so many different missions. Those were intense. I can't wait to see some of the matches in just a little bit. But before we get to that, let's take a moment to thank one of our sponsors, David and Mary Thompson Collegiate Institute. Thanks, DMT.
Let's also take a look and have a chance to meet our judges and judge advisors. So the judges evaluated teams in 3 different areas. In addition to what you just saw in the video, there was the categories of robot design, the innovation project, and core values. And they had the challenging task of determining the award winners from among the many amazing teams that are participating today. Thank you to the judge advisor, Mr. Luke Prasad, elementary teacher from the Halton District School Board, and Miss Inyal Imparaja from the Toronto District School Board on secondment with the TVO. And to all of the judges for volunteering their time to help make this event possible.
Next, let's meet the referees who serve as robot game officials and have the difficult task of scoring recorded instead of live matches this year. But with their years of experience and the guidance of head referee, Mr. Andrew Hansraj from the University of Waterloo, they did an amazing job, and we're so grateful for them to volunteer their time to ensure everyone's having fun and staying within the rules of the game.
Now let's take a few moments to meet the teams that were competing today. Oh, of course, myself and Patrick are your game announcers. We'll see some games very shortly. So the first team we're introducing out of 23 teams is Team 458, Box to the Future, coming to you from Toronto.
And we have Team 1648, Langtree Lego Builders, hailing from Sarnia.
We also have Team 1838, the Spatulas, hailing from Etobicoke.
And we have Team 2041, King Edward Oatboaters, hailing from Toronto.
We have Team 5831, Control Z Bayview Glen, coming from Toronto.
And we have Team 26911, Safbot, hailing from Richmond Hill.
We have Team 27047, the Islington Coders, coming from Etobicoke.
And we have Team 27345, Beluga, hailing from Etobicoke.
Next up is Team Lightning Cargo, Team 28871, coming from Scarborough.
And we have Team 34291, Circuit Breakers, hailing from North York.
Our next team is Team 37543, Changing Skies, hailing in from Mississauga.
We have Team 37714, Angry Birds, flying in from Oakville.
Our next team is Team 4246, the Baguettes, coming in from Etobicoke.
And we have Team 5440 and Theron, hailing from Markham.
We have Team 5932, Robocraft, coming from Toronto.
And we have Team 52303, the Powdered Ponies, hailing from Newmarket.
Team 52356, the Phantoms, appearing from Richmond Hill.
And we have Team 52364, Zcats, hailing from Canada.
Next is Team 52616, Amaze Up from Richmond Hill.
And we have Team 52777, Energy of Fire, hailing from Aurora.
We have Team 53739, the Coding Cobras from Etobicoke.
And we have Team 54549, the Garage Boys, hailing from Toronto.
And finally, we have Team 54660, the UTS Baguettes, also from Toronto.
All right, welcome to the first LEGO League Challenge Toronto remote qualifying event. We've got some great matches coming up. Remember that for many of these teams, this is their rookie season, and it might even be their first event ever. Congratulations to all the teams for making it this far. While watching, you might notice a few hiccups or mistakes from the teams, but that's all part of the learning process. These issues have been addressed, so let's just sit back and enjoy the matches and support all of our amazing teams. Good luck to all the teams, and let's move fast forward into the rest of the competition.
So we have 23 teams overall. Our first match is two different matches from the Langtree Lego Builders. So we'll see two different matches side by them. So once again, the robots are autonomous, so we see them moving on their own without any controlling by the students involved.
All right, the project model in the circle both times. Home base for a little tune-up.
Flying team like Robots always obviously have a similar game plan no matter what match they're targeting. See it loading up the unused capacity of the control media.
We saw some cargo drop there. More points on the board. And we have the match result. All right, and the Langley Tree Lego builders in match one earned themselves 180 points. Well done. And then the match three, Langtree got 180 points as well. Love to see the consistency.
So going forward, we'll have different teams competing against each other side by side. In this match, on the left, we have the Islington Coders. Just want to make sure that they are in fact on the left. And on the right, we'll see the Circuit Breakers. Let's take a look at their matches and see how they do.
Ooh, there's a rollover by the Coders.
Have to intervene. Maybe they'll lose a precision token on that one. But you got to get your bot back. It's the only way to keep on moving.
Oh, and the Circuit Breakers have dropped one side of the bridge. Coders working on that cargo plane. Got the cargo out.
Swapping out an attachment.
Looks like the circuit breakers might have got that cargo in the circle.
Islington Coders had launched one of their transportation journeys right at the end there.
Okay, and the Islington Coders, they get 180 points. Well done, Islington Coders. And the Circuit Breakers have earned them 195 points. Looks like the Circuit Breakers are taking this head-to-head battle. Well done, Circuit Breakers.
On to the next match. No time for a break. On the left side, we'll see the Lightning Cargo team face off against the Baguettes team 4246. Let's take a look at the match. So we see the Baguettes immediately pull the unused capacity and have their teammates start filling it.
That's 30 quick points potentially right there.
Oh, and a plane pull. Yep, Lightning Cargo also pulls the plane. Oh, and immediately flips the switch engine. That was a dual. There's a lot going on in this match. You got to keep your eyes peeled. Lightning Cargo ships the cargo ship. Baguettes are going to deliver some cargo. Lining it up. Get it.
Able to move. The Baguettes are able to move the platooning truck, but that bridge didn't quite fall. But they clipped it in.
That must be the end of their match.
I think the teams made the plays that they wanted to make. And we'll end up with Lightning Cargo getting 210 points. Well done, Lightning Cargo. And the Baguettes have earned themselves 210 points. Another close match. Well done by both teams.
Great. In our next match, we call it the Animal Face-Off. We have the Coding Cobras versus the Powered Ponies. So let's take a look at the match.
Powered Ponies working on the unused capacity right away.
As are the Cobras. They quickly nuts it to the side there. And they triggered the cargo plane. Cobras seem to be going in order in the missions, not that you have to.
Coding Cobras attach that platooning truck to the bridge.
Cobras doing their bridge. Both pieces knocked down. Great.
Cobra's working on getting a few more points out of this.
Step back mid. Like Coding Cobras as well.
All right. This match has the Coding Cobras earning themselves 225 points. Well done, Coding Cobras. And the Powered Ponies with 220 points. Well done to both teams. Well done, well done.
Absolutely. That was a great match. Let's see if the next one can compare. So, the next battle is taking place in the sky. We have the Changing Skies. Oh, sorry, the lights turned off where I am. Let me turn those back on. Automatic
Changing
timers.
Skies.
Problem with robotics, you know? 1 second. And we're back. So, the Battle of the Skies. We had team 37543 versus the Changing Skies versus the Angry Birds. So let's see what happens. Can the Angry Birds master the skies? Let's take a look.
Changing Skies, unloading that cargo plane. And the Angry Birds successfully flipped the engine.
Shifting the cargo ship.
Both teams at home base for a tinker. And the Angry Birds just nimbly moved through the course to drop down the railway track.
There we
This match saw both teams using their time wisely. Changing Skies are going to earn themselves 240 points. Great work, Changing Skies. And the Angry Birds lift themselves to 235 points. Another great match. Well done to both teams.
Great. So in our next match, we have Team Beluga versus the King Edward Oat Boaters. Let's take a look at the match. Beluga launches their cargo plane right away. Sorry, the other side of the field now. Threw me off.
And King Edward Oat Boaters, they immediately connect the platooning truck and drop one side of the bridge. That's the cargo plane released for the Oat Boaters as well.
Beluga is going to do a large cargo shipment to the circle.
Oat Boaters unload that cargo ship with ease. All right, the Beluga team earns themselves 250 points. Well done, Beluga. And the Oat Boaters, they earn themselves 250 points as well. Well done, Oat Boaters and Belugas. Good match all around.
Next match is Team 54549, the Garage Boys, up against Team 5932, Robocraft. We have the Garage Boys on the left and Robocraft on the right. Let's take a look.
Robocraft got the unused capacity going, filling it up and earning points.
And the Garage Boys moved one of their trucks and knocked down the bridge at the same time. And the Garage Boys flipped their switches.
nimbles up through the court to place the cargo in the circle and drop half the bridge. Oh, they dropped the railway track as well. This is a good run for Robocraft.
Deliver it as part of their cargo.
Robocraft connects the platooning truck to the bridge. And they're able to drop the second part of the bridge.
Carefully drive the sector. There's a big there.
Robocraft releases the helicopter. Oh, and they slide the train.
Much more than 10 seconds left. Can they finish their bridge? Oh, they're delivering the goods. And they great match.
What a great match that was. The Garage Boys. They earned themselves 280 points. Well done, Garage Boys. And Robocraft, 270 points. Well done, Robocraft. Well done to both teams.
In our next competition, we have Team 458, Box to the Future, up against Team 1838, Team Spatula. Box to the Future is a great setup there. Put the timer on the clock. And a big robot. Let's see how that robot navigates on the field.
Spatula's on the move as well.
Box to the Future has moved under trucks and is now knocking down the bridge. I wonder if their name has come from their robot. It's pretty box-like.
I think this Team Spatulas have a similar thing. They just spatula the engine to switch it over and connect to the platoon trucks. Cargo in the circle for Spatulas.
The Future appears to be lining up for their airdrop.
Spatulas get both sides of the bridge down.
Celebrating. I wonder if they got their accident avoidance there. It's hard to see from this angle, but I'm sure our judges have taken it on.
All right, looks like both teams are pretty happy with some of these strategies they implemented here. Box to the Future is going to earn themselves 285 points. Great job, Box to the Future. And Spatulas, 285 points as well. Very high scores. Well done, both teams. Good work and good autonomous robots.
Our next competition, the UTS Baguettes, which is a surprisingly popular name, versus Team 5440 and Theron. Let's take a look at their match. UTS Baguettes launched their cargo drop right away. The cargo plane, I mean. And flipped the engine.
And Theron's loading up to move some cargo. And I think they have it just touching the circle for some points. Theron releases the cargo from the cargo plane.
And they flip the switch there, Patrick. You gotta pay attention.
Too quick.
There's a lot going
These
on,
bots
eh?
are moving fast. Theron releases the cargo from the helicopter. And unloaded cargo ship by Theron as well. Ooh, did they make the accident avoidance? We'll see what the judges have to say. The UTS Baguettes earn themselves 340 points. Well done, UTS Baguettes. And Theron, 325 points. Well done, Theron and Baguettes. Those bots were moving quickly.
Our next match is Team 52356, the Phantoms, up against Team 52364, the Z-Cats. Let's see if the Z-Cats can touch the Phantoms in this competition. Phantoms off to a really quick start, unloading their cargo plane and knocking the unused capacity so they can start working on that.
Both teams going for the same strategy with that unused capacity. Z-Cats releasing the cargo plane.
Phantoms are setting something up. They knocked the chicken out of the way.
Successful unloading of the cargo ship by Zcats.
Wow, the Phantom was close to the truck, and the truck into the bridge.
Ooh, Zcats using their forklift to lift up that cargo. Wow, exceptional lifting mechanisms on display here. Oh, the Zcats dropped their cargo, but they did remove it from the square.
Lining up for doing a nice accident avoidance parking job.
All right, both teams squeaking in the accident avoidance at the end to earn some points. Well done, the Phantoms. They've earned 380 points. Nicely done, Phantoms. And Zcats, 350 points. Nicely done, Zcats. Especially with that forklift cargo lifting, that was really cool to see.
Our next match is between Team 583, Control Z Bayview Glen. Let's hope they don't have to undo any of their activities on the field. Up against Energy of Fire, Team 52777. Let's take a look at the match. You see unloading of the cargo plane by Control Z.
And Energy of Fire unloads that cargo ship. Energy of Fire also drops the railway.
Control Z was adding accessories. He also worked on the unused capacity, getting ready to send it back onto the field, I believe.
A nice move by Energy of Fire to lift up the lime green cargo and move the train at the same time. Energy of Fire moving the chicken. They make it back to the home base though.
Parks avoiding the accident in the nick of time.
Another great match, and that's giving Control Z Bayview Glen 425 points. Well done, Control Z. Definitely don't want to undo that one. And Energy of Fire are blasting in with 390 points. Well done, Energy of Fire. Another great match.
So we're actually on to our last match of today. Team 52616, Amaze Up. Let's see their amazing run up against Safbot, team 26911. We have Amaze Up on the left and Safbot on the right. Amaze Up is already launching their truck, connecting it with the other. And knocking down their bridge. And doing a home delivery. There's a lot all at once from Amaze Up.
And Safbot's lifting up some blue cargo, taking it off.
Amaze Up has connected their railroad tracks. They're dropping. Before they move their ship. I mean, move the train. There we go. There's the train moving.
That's the green, lime green cargo successfully lifted by Safbot. They are lifting machines.
Amaze Up has lifted up their green and blue cargo and taking it back to the area. But they stopped and unload the cargo ship first. Amaze Up is swapping out a whole huge part of the robot right now. For the second half of the game, I guess. Let's see what these
Safbot places some cargo.
loading up their robot. Cargo delivery that happens.
And it looks like Safbot made the right play with the accident avoidance. Hard to tell, but that could be big points.
It's delivering the cargo into multiple different circles. Might be color coding it there for extra points. They finally deliver one onto their cargo ship.
Ooh. And near the accident avoidance as well for Amaze Up using all of their time. Well done to both teams. And Safbot is going to earn themselves 450 points. Great work, Safbot. And Amaze Up have earned themselves 560 points. What an amazing run by Amaze Up. I can't believe how many things they did at once.
Amaze Up was amazing. That was great to see. So we actually just saw a whole bunch of impressive matches, but surprisingly, for those that might not be familiar with the program, that's not all. So not only have the teams been working on their robots and trying to master that course, they also had to develop solutions to real world problems related to this year's theme, which was all about Cargo Connect. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look at 3 different amazing innovations from various teams that competed today.
That's right. That's right. And the first team that we're going to look at is the Control Z Bayview Glens and their spotlight presentation on reducing plastic waste.
Hi, we are Team 5031. Control Z Baby Gun from Toronto. We are really excited to show you our Z-Box, the all-in-one packaging solution for a sustainable new world. Has this ever happened to you where you receive a package with mainly bubble wrap or styrofoam filler?
This is where unrecycled plastic and styrofoam end up as landfills. So this is the problem we decided to tackle. Current packaging void fillers, like that bubble wrap and styrofoam, are less eco-friendly because they are made of plastics. Only 9% of discarded plastics get recycled, and the rest end up in a landfill. The number of packages shipped has increased dramatically over the past 2 decades. During the pandemic, volume growth of packaging surged by an average of over 20%. Clearly, there is a growing need for sustainable packaging. Introducing the Z-Box.
Now we'd like to show you how the Z-Box works. The Z-Box is an integrated container board box liner that holds various sized products in place for shipping, while serving as an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional polystyrene and resin void fillers. Our invention consists of pre-cut notched container board box punch outs with adjustable positions so the product is secured when it's transported. Z-Box consists of a shipping box liner with a dozen or more opposing arms, which are locked together in the appropriate position depending on the shape and size of the product. The opposing arms can wrap around the customer's purchase by using pre-cut notches on the arms to safely encase the product. The item is placed securely in the Z-Box, then the locking tabs for the inner lid are secured to prevent any shifting within the box. The Z-Box is superior to current void fillers because it is easy to use, effective, and petroleum-free. These are some of the existing products that we looked at for inspiration. In the end, we created the Z-Box. We talked to 3 leading experts in the packaging industry to help us with our project. James Downey, the CEO of Pack Global. He found the Z-Box to be unique and suggested that we use thinner material if possible and creating a range of different sized Z-Boxes to accommodate different sized products. He also thought that the Z-Box will improve the unboxing experience for the customer.
Alan Kirkpatrick of the Canadian Corrugated and Containerboard Association. He taught us that 98% corrugated boxes are recycled back into more corrugated boxes. He was impressed with our design. Robert Suga of Atlantic Packaging, one of Canada's largest containerboard manufacturers, said that the Z-Box is a very good concept and that ships would be very open to using it because of its cost efficiency. We created 5 versions of our prototype to perfect the interlocking arms. We went from an initial prototype with 4 arms to our final prototype with 16. Each arm has multiple notches to tailor the Z-Box to the shape and size of the product. After the Z-Box has been used, it can be fully recycled without the need to separate the components into different waste streams since it is completely made of containerboard.
Z-Box can be a viable business. After 2 years of startup losses, we conservatively estimate that Z-Box will be profitable by 30 of operations. The first 2 years involve some initial fixed costs which will be recovered in later years. By year 8, $3.8 million of cumulative net income would be generated. Z-Box production can be done using existing equipment and is well suited for Control Z to outsource to carton manufacturers. This chart shows our expectation of growth in number of Z-Boxes sold. A typical truckload of cartons is about 10,000 units. So in 1 year, we would sell just 30 truckloads of Z-Box. By year 8, we conservatively expect to sell about 380 truckloads. We plan to create 3 sizes of Z-Boxes to accommodate different sizes of products. Mr. Downhill of Pack Global has recommended that we make the Z-Box fun to open, that we gamify our product.
Using corrugated containerboard to protect products is better for the environment than using plastic and oil-based void fillers. The Z-Box is your secure, versatile, integrated, sustainable, and frustration-free packaging solution. We are not owners of this world, we are merely its stewards for future generations. We need to make sure that our packaging does not harm the planet.
What a fascinating solution from Control Z. I'm looking forward to see some Z-Boxes in the future.
That was great to see. It's and I'm not just saying this, it seems like a great idea, right, Patrick?
I agree.
So our next spotlight presentation is from the Islington Coders and their solution to Ports Pirates.
Hi, my name is Kumba.
Hi, my name is Fatima.
My name is Gio.
My name is Shem, and we are Team 27047. We present to you Taybox, the solution to delivery thefts.
Over the last 2 years, the pandemic has been a direct factor to the increase of online shopping. Unfortunately, package theft has also increased dramatically.
Did you know that 1 in 4 Canadians have had a package stolen from them? $784 million was the total value of packages that were stolen. 34% of Canadians have anxiety about a package being stolen from them. 1 in 10 Canadians have had a package over $250 in value stolen. 22% of Canadians have installed cameras to try and potentially scare off porch pirates.
We started our research by conducting an online survey with students in our school. We received over 100 responses. We concluded that our school was not the best place for our survey since we are asking children under the age of 13 who infrequently shop online and also live in an apartment building.
Interview with Detective Claudio. We interviewed Detective Claudio, a police officer from our community. He told us that most package thefts occurs in semi-detached and detached homes. With these new findings, we redirected our focus to preventing package theft for detached and semi-detached homes.
Existing ideas and design selection. The Boxer bench is an idea that can be a bench and a safe and a secure safe at the same time. Delivery companies such as Amazon, Canada Post, FedEx, and DHL have their own protection services such as tracking systems, post office drop-off, a hub locker, and provision of safe overnight area.
Downsides. Although all of these companies have their own prevention to package theft, the downsides are time consumption, package left without protection, and discriminant locker sizes. In addition, the Boxer bench is still in funding stages and is not an official product yet.
Initial prototypes. The first was to create a bench that could be a delivery safe and could be shared between 2 neighbors. Our next idea was to create a doggy door on the front door of the house that the delivery person could put the package into, which then would lead to a plastic cage that functions like a bellow. However, for the first idea, we found that it was similar to the Boxer bench, and the second idea was too complicated and would be too costly. Finally, we came up with our current solution, the Taybox.
Our current solution. We came up with our solution by talking to one another and discussing with our team and teachers to improve our idea. We also asked a detective from our community questions to further develop our solution. To prevent packages from getting stolen, we decided to change our bench idea into a weighted, attachable table, which we call the Taybox. Our solution is aimed to specifically help the victims of most common package thefts occurring at detached and semi-detached homes.
How it works. The package can be placed in from the upper door of the Taybox, then taken out from the front door by the house owner. To make our solution extra special and multifunctional, we decided to provide attachments to create a table for enjoyment. The front of the Taybox can be opened with a key by the owner. Then a delivery person will open the upper door using the code provided by the house owner using a combination lock. When the consumer enters the code, as they would be checking out, the delivery company would pass the code on to the delivery person. That delivery person would then open the upper door using the code.
Sharing and communication. Apart from sharing between our team and coaches, we decided to go around different classes in the school to share our ideas with them.
Future consideration and possible changes. A significant factor that was brought to our attention by many students was to consider the fact that the porch pirate could take the entire Taybox. We came up with the idea to add a weight feature to the Taybox with the consumer's choice of filling it with sand or water to make it harder to steal and more cost efficient. The Taybox will have a drawer on the bottom that is made of recycled plastic and accessible with the same key as the front door of the Taybox, only for the owner to open and close.
Conclusion. Taybox is the right solution because it's multifunctional, keeps packages safe from porch pirates and even from bad weather such as rain and snow. Because it is weighted, it would prevent theft as the robber would not be able to lift it. It is easy, convenient, and conversational as you can sip a coffee and have a chat with a friend on it. The approximate value of the first prototype that we're going to be creating is going to be between $250 and $370.
We appreciate your time. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Great. Thank you, Islington Coders, with their box solution.
Yeah, that was great research by Islington Coders and a really good, useful solution as well. Our next spotlight presentation is from Lightning Cargo, and their presentation is on how to make deliveries safer.
Hello, today a company called Lightning Cargo has launched a new project using drones and the Thunderbox to deliver packages. My partners Caitlin and Alexandra will be interviewing some Lightning Cargo workers.
Thank you, Philip. I am here with Sebastian, Nasli, Charles, and Alexandra. We were hoping you could answer some of our questions.
Sure.
How does your product, what are some problems your product helps with?
Our product helps with time efficiency, congestion, and safety of packages so they don't get damaged.
Congestion causes road rage, which can increase stress, damage vehicles, and even kill or injure drivers and passengers. Our goal is to reduce the amount of congestion.
How does your product help cargo delivery?
Our product helps with the time efficiency of cargo delivery. The drone and Thunderbox help bring the packages to the house instead of the driver just walking. So that saves a lot of time.
What kind of drone are you using?
We are using the Wingcopter 198 made by the company Wingcopter. The Wingcopter 198 is 1,427 Canadian dollars. The Wingcopter is also 65 by 198 by 152 centimeters.
Sounds great. However, how will you prevent the box inside the Thunderbox from getting damaged? Most companies, when delivering by drones, damage the drone when dropping them, damage the packages when dropping them. However, there's a conveyor belt inside the Thunderbox. Use a sensor so when the Thunderbox lands on the ground, the package is safely slides out. What is the size of the truck? The truck will be 4.5 meters long, 2.3 meters wide, and 2.1 meters high. It can hold up to 12 drones. You mentioned the conveyor belt inside the Thunderbox, so I was wondering how that works.
So here's a scaled down version of the Thunderbox. Its real dimensions are 45 by 45 by 38 centimeters. There is a sensor inside the Thunderbox, so when the Thunderbox lands, the conveyor belt will know to start starting, which releases the package out onto the doorway. There's also a pressure plate in the box which can tell when the package is out and will make the drone fly off when it's done.
Thank you. Now Christopher will interview two customers.
Thank you, Alexandra. I'm here with two customers, Rion and Ivan, who have received their packages by the Thunderbox. What are your thoughts?
I'm happy about this because it makes delivery faster. Therefore, I can receive my packages faster.
I also think that the Thunderbox is a good item because it keeps the package inside of it safe. For example, it keeps the package from bad weather during delivery.
Yes, I agree with Rion. Another thing I like is how the box slides the package out.
Oh yes, I remember one time I ordered from a different company and my box got damaged after dropping from a high distance. I was really disappointed.
I also remember one time that I received my order with drones and my package was damaged.
Now you don't have to worry about that because the Thunderbox is safe. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Philip.
Thank you. I'm here with an Amazon employee who works in the delivery section. How do you think this will change the way of delivery?
I think this will make it much easier and less repetitive for delivery personnel to deliver packages.
Packages still need to be loaded in the back of the drone. How does this change your mind?
That does add repetition to the job, but it's not as bad as delivering door to door. With this idea, delivery personnel only need to head to the back and load the drones.
Thank you for sharing your experience with us. I hope you have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Lightning Cargo, for your solutions. And the microphone you used was definitely a highlight.
I'm pretty sure you just won best joke of the night, Patrick. Speaking of winning, we are heading into the awards ceremony part of our presentation. So thanks for sticking with us. And as many of you know, let's start that again. As many of you know, FIRST is a nonprofit and global movement transforming lives and inspiring future innovators and problem solvers. We just saw some of that in action. FIRST engages young people, kindergarten through grade 12, in our 4 STEM programs, including FIRST LEGO League, FIRST LEGO League Junior, FIRST Robotics Competition, and of course, the FIRST Tech Challenge. Our STEM programs are a fantastic opportunity to have the hardest fun you'll ever have. And speaking of the hardest fun you'll ever have, what an outstanding day we've had today. Before we hand out our awards, we're once again going to thank the awesome people who made this event happen. It could not have been possible without our volunteers. Please, once again, give a round of applause for all the volunteers that acted as judges, referees, and everyone who participated. We also want to have a big round of applause for our generous sponsors, especially the presenting sponsor Qualcomm and the official sponsor Collins Aerospace. Thank you again to both of them.
Yes, and before we get to right away to the awards, we would like to again thank the contributions of the judges, the referees, and the many other volunteers that helped to make this event possible. Thank you to everyone. All right, so let's get to the awards now with the Rising All-Star Award. So this award celebrates a team that the judges notice and from whom they expect great things in the future. The Rising Star All-Star Award goes to Ameza.
The next award this evening is the Adult Coach Award. Of course, coaches and mentors inspire their teams to do their best, both as individuals and together. And without them, there would be no FIRST LEGO League. This award goes to the coach and mentor whose leadership and guidance is clearly evident and best exemplifies the FIRST core values. The Adult Coach Award goes to the Islington Coders coach, Greg Terrell. Congratulations.
And let's not forget that all of those FIRST core values also apply to our youth coaches. And the Youth Coach Awards goes to Jackson Chai from Lightning Cargo.
So we're now going to be presenting some of the core awards. And for these core awards, we are recognizing second place as well as first place. So for the Innovation Project Award is an award that celebrates a team that utilizes diverse resources for their innovation project, which includes the videos we just saw, to help them gain a comprehensive understanding of their problem, have a creative and well-researched solution, and effectively communicate their findings to the judges and the community. So second place for the Innovation Award goes to Lightning Cargo. Congratulations.
First place goes to Circuit Breakers. Well done, Circuit Breakers.
The next award is the Robot Design Award. As you may be able to guess, this is all about the robot design, but specifically the outstanding programming principles and solid engineering practices that teams have used to develop their robot. A robot that is mechanically sound, durable, efficient, and highly capable of performing the challenge missions. So in second place for the Robot Design Award is the Angry Birds. Congratulations.
First place goes to Box to the Future.
The next award is the Robot Performance Award, which celebrates the teams that scored the most points during the robot game. We just saw some of their matches. We saw their highest scoring matches. Let's see who came in second with the overall points. If you remember, it's Team Safbot with 450 points.
With 560 points, first place goes to Amaza.
The next award is to celebrate a team that displays extraordinary enthusiasm, spirit, knows that they can accomplish more together than they could as individuals, and shows one another and other teams respect at all times. These are, of course, the core values. So this is the Core Values Award. And second place goes to Team Entherin. Congratulations. Let's hear the music. There we go.
Bringing home the bread in first place is UTS Baguettes.
And finally, we have the Champions Award. This award celebrates a team that embodies the first LEGO League Challenge experience by fully embracing the core values while achieving excellence in innovation in their robot performance in the match, in their robot design, and in their innovation project. So in second place for the Champions Award is the Phantom. Congratulations to the 5
First place is going to Control Z, Bayview Glen.
Congratulations to all those teams and everyone who participated. It was really great to see those matches. We're almost done here. Let's take a look. 2 Champions Award teams are 7 additional teams moving on to the provincials. So let's take a look at all the teams moving on to the provincial championships.
We have, moving on, Team Control Z Bayview Glen. We got the Phantoms and we got Fox to the Future. Congrats to everyone. Well done.
We also have Team Enduring. The Angry Birds flying in and Lightning.
And we have UTS Baguettes. We have the Z-Cats and Circuit Breakers.
Well, that's pretty much it. We want to thank you all for joining us for this week's, essentially, because we know that a lot of events happened earlier, for this week's first LEGO League Challenge for the Toronto Remote Qualifying event. Again, thank you for watching. Certainly, we got to see a lot of talent from the students, a lot of hard work, and I hope that the students are all proud of their accomplishments. Please stay tuned for more info from FIRST, all about the Cargo Connect season and the upcoming provincial championships after that. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us.